Hello students, let's start with today's illustration. Illustration number 2. It is available on page number 2.30. Hinduja Techno Limited, Himmatpur is having 4 departments. A, B, C are the production departments, and there is only one service department, that is department D. The actual cost for the period ended is actual cost for the period ended 31st March 2015 are as following. So first is indirect material. Okay, so indirect material is an overhead, therefore we have to record all these for production A, production B and production department C, as well as service departments. Then rent, repair and maintenance, electric lighting, depreciation, supervisor salary, employer's liability towards employees insurance. Next is power and insurance of stock, and the basis which are available in this illustration, that is area, then value of stock, then number of employees, value of plant and total wages. Okay, so let's start with the allocation of basis. So for indirect material, they are directly given the figures, therefore the basis is direct. Okay, for all these 4. Then rent. Now we are going to allot rent on the basis of area. Okay, the appropriate suitable basis is area, because we are calculating the rent on the basis of area used by that particular department. Next is repair and maintenance. So repair and maintenance is basically relate with the plant, right? So here we have this basis, that is value of plant. Next is electric lighting. Okay, so first for electric lighting we have to find number of light points or the horsepower, but both things are not available here. So the appropriate basis of area, because the electricity is used as per the area also. Okay, how much area is covered by that department, so that much electricity or light will be used by that department. Okay, therefore I always tell you that appropriate basis, always choose appropriate basis. Next is depreciation. Okay, and depreciation is always charged on value. So here 2 values are available, value of stock and value of plant. But as you know, stock is a current asset, therefore we are not going to charge any kind of depreciation on stock. So we have to charge depreciation on the basis of value of plant. Next is supervisor's salary. So supervisor's salary is depend upon the employees who are working under his supervision. So here we are going to use this basis, number of employees. Okay. Next is employer's liability towards employee insurance. In our previous lecture we already studied this thing, that is insurance is depend on the wages or the value. Okay, so here the value of employees is decided on the basis of wages received by these employees. Okay, so don't go for number of employees for insurance, go for total wages. Okay, Total wages is a appropriate basis. Next is power. Okay. So for power, which will be suitable basis? So value of plant, because power is used by machines. Okay, so value of machine or value of plant will be a appropriate basis for power. The most appropriate basis is horsepower of machines. Okay, but here that data is not available, therefore we are going to apply this thing. Okay, so for this illustration I allotted the basis of all overheads. Here you may get confused on this total wages. Sir, we have to include total wages in overheads or not? But students, we are not going to include total wages into overheads. Why? Because these are total overhead. It may contain direct or indirect. If they mention here only direct wages, that time we can consider it as a overhead of service department, but they mention total wages, therefore we are not going to include it in primary distribution. So I hope you can solve this illustration by your own by following our previous illustration. If there is any difficulty, find the next video.